All right, all right. Welcome, welcome. The coach just feels so good. Yeah. Well, guys, oh man, it's finna get juicy. Oh, it's finna get juicy tonight. God dog. Ed Harris the third. My boy Ed Harris the third. Ed. Ed Harris the third has put this out. He found Ed Harris III is on top of everything. Ed Harris III is on top of everything. And he was on top of this one. I swear, he was on top of this one. God dog, boy. I'm going to wait till a couple of people get in because I'm going in. Oh, the coach, I'm going in like the coach has never went in before. The coach is going in live on the coach's show. Yeah. Oh, yeah. The coach is going in live. Oh, he's going in live, man. This is, oh boy. Katelyn Viera. God, dog. Man, I gotta wait. You know what? I can't do this until at least maybe 12 people get in the building. 12 people in the building. Oh, we're gonna start this Eat the Fest hard. Okay? And got special guests coming on. Man. God, dog. It's gonna be, boy, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. It is a wrap. Game checkmate. And Katelyn Viera, man, she said checkmate. She said checkmate to all of this stuff, man. Katelyn Viera wasn't playing, y'all. She was not playing around. I tell y'all what, man. I got 6 people watching now. Let's get a few more people in before we really go in, okay? And I'm talking about really go in. I'm talking about we going hard in the paint. Okay? But guys, welcome. Welcome to the Coach Shelton Harrison Combat Sports Show Live. Guys, I'm your host, Coach Shelton Harrison. And guys, it's time to talk some women's MMA. It's time to talk women's MMA. Okay, this seems to be the strong point of my channel. You know, it used to be boxing. Now it's women's MMA, okay? But that's fine. I'll take it. I'll take it, okay? And, you know, of course, the LDBC, we're riding. The LDBC riding strong with the coach. Strong with the coach. The LDBC. It is what it is, y'all. It is what it is. But you know, guys, you know, I tell y'all what, though. Whew. Woo, buddy. I can't believe it. And you know what, guys? It was so crazy, man, because, you know, like when you're not really expecting it from Katelyn Viera. Like, you guys know, like, when you're not expecting something, like, I would have never thought Katelyn Viera. I see Terrell Esau. What's up, man? Okay, Keith Brown, MMA and boxing in the house. In the house. Stamina MC is in the house. Okay. I would have never thought Katelyn Viera, man. Like, you know, I was thinking that Ketlen was just gonna sit back and just be quiet and let this happen. Cause you know, the coach had already said something. I'd already said something about this. Okay, I did. I had her back. And, you know, I'm sitting here like, dang, well, if she ain't got her own back, then, well, forget her, you know. But, you know what? Katelyn Viera, she said what she had to say. Katelyn Viera said exactly what she needed to say. And that's just the way that is. Man, how many people in here now, man? Oh, okay, we ready. Oh, we ready. Okay, guys, y'all know, before I get good and going, okay, y'all know what I'm about to do, guys. I don't have an intro video yet for Katelyn Viera. I don't. I guess I'm making one now. Oh, I'm making the Katelyn Viera intro video will be ready tomorrow. Katelyn Viera is getting an intro video. Guys, you heard it first live on the Coach's Show, Coach Shelton Harrison Combat Sports Show Live. And here's Holly Holm.
I can change my plans. I can change my plans.
Okay, guys, that was the Holly Holm intro video, man. Wow. Okay, so folks, let's go ahead and get this thing cracking. Okay, let's get it cracking. I'm gonna start it off, and I know Keith Brown and Tay Brown are coming in, and Mary Thomas. Okay, that's gonna be the combat panel tonight. Okay, and that's what it is. That's what it is. Okay, so guys, Katelyn Viera, and let me read it. I got to read this, y'all. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Katelyn Viera. Yeah, Ketlen. Yeah, thank you. Reggie the Tree. Reggie the Tree. He's here. Okay, let's just read what Ketlen said. Okay, so Katelyn Viera is pissed off. She real pissed off that she's not getting the opportunity to fight for the title, that Holly Holm is getting that opportunity. And I was wondering when Katelyn Viera was just going to, pull somebody's whole card. I was wondering. And God dog it, Katelyn Viera did it. She said, my team and I worked really hard for this opportunity, Viera told MMA Fighting. They want to put Nunes and Holly, but we've worked hard to get there. If I'm the number two if I'm the number two in the ranking, that's because of my work, not because the UFC kept me there like they did Holly Holm. God dog! I have a lot of respect for Holly Holm. She was a champion. I respect every fighter, but you can't simply move up and down and wait and leapfrog me. Amen. I said the same thing. I said the same thing, y'all. Got Ketlen, go ahead, go girl. The only girl she's beaten recently in bantamweight is Betchko. Yeah, who I have a lot of respect for as well, but she's the number 10 in the ranking. Holm had 2 losses, beats Betch, and stays at the number 1. That's illogical. Nunes' team says she's next because she's a number 1, but it's easy to say at number 1 beating the number 10 in the UFC, keeping you there. Amen. Thank you. Thank you, Katelyn Viera. You have said what the coach. Katelyn Viera intro video coming tomorrow. Okay, guaranteed. Katelyn Viera intro video is coming tomorrow. Okay? Yes. Thank God. Thank God. Thank you, Lord. There's a God in heaven. And I knew Katelyn Viera was going to say it. See, listen. I've been saying this for a long time. I've been saying it. How does Holly Holm, well, okay, I know why. Money, okay? How does Holly Holm, get to stay in that number 1 spot when this girl been getting beat up, okay? She been getting slugged around. She been losing, okay? And I see where Ketlen is coming from. And if everybody want to say, well, it's a money fight, then you're going to have to explain to me. You're going to have to explain then why did they pick Rocky Pennington over Chris Cyborg to fight Amanda Nunes if they worried about money? How you going to explain this? How you going to explain this? Like, folks, this is not rocket science, okay? It's not. It's not right. Like, Katelyn Viera is right. Enough is enough, okay? She's sick and tired of this girl. And I like Holly Holm. Don't think I don't like Holly Holm. I like Holly Holm. I know some people going to say, he don't like Holly Holm. He don't like Holly. Yes, I do. But what's right is right. Like, it's been so many people getting screwed over. And you know what? Now, Juliana Pena, okay? Juliana Pena was right. Juliana Pena said this about a year and a half ago, and nobody listened to Juliana Pena. I'm a Juliana Pena fan. I wasn't in the past, but I'm a Juliana Pena fan now. Oh, man. Nope. Nope. I'm telling you now, okay? It is what it is, okay? Yeah, but see, here go the difference, okay? Okay, Stamina, and that's Stamina MC. Shout out to Stamina. That's a very good statement, okay? See, Stamina, I'm going to explain something to you, okay? The thing with Valentina going over to the flyweight division is totally different. Because the flyweight division is not really established, okay? They don't have any real killers that deserved anything, okay? They don't have anybody. Like Nico Montano didn't deserve a title. Nico didn't deserve a title. They just put the women in there. They ranked them how they thought, and that's it, okay? But the bantamweight division has been established for a long time. It's been established for a long time. So, with that being said, with the bantamweight division being established, okay, I see what Ketlen is getting at. No. And we sick of Holly Holm jumping everybody, giving her opportunity after opportunity when she's losing. No. And folks, I got to come on here and say this. Thank you, Katelyn Viera. It's straight up favoritism. Yes, it is. Okay. You got Keith Brown, MMA and boxing in the house. He's in. Okay. He's in. We pre-planned all this, so that's just how it is. But here's my thing, man. Here's my thing. Okay, Katelyn Viera, she right. She right. And I know we gonna have some detractors. Okay, we're gonna have some detractors that run around and they're gonna say, well, Ketlen ain't old nothing. Ketlen fought. Okay. As a matter of fact, see, this is for the detractors. And hold on, Keith, I'm gonna get you in a minute, man. Just mute that, man, cause I got to go in on this. Okay. We're gonna have some detractors. We're gonna have some detractors say, well, Ketlen is whining. That's what we're gonna hear. Katelyn Viera is a whiner. Okay, all she does is whine, 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 whine. You know, Holly is the star. Holly is this. Holly is that. But they still can't explain to me how the heck did Rocky Pennington get a title shot? Oh, wait a minute. Was Rocky owed a title shot? Yeah. Same scenario. So now we got to stop it now. Katelyn Viera is on it. Man, look. Katelyn Viera done, she beat up Kelly for Schultz, beat the crap out of Ashley Evans Smith, okay, fought a tough fight against Kat Zingano, submitted the crap out of Sarah McMahon, okay, like this girl is undefeated. She's undefeated. Like, in the UFC right now, she's on a 4-fight win streak in the UFC. Holly Holm has been losing. It's time. Katelyn Viera has come out, and I'm so glad that she stopped being so shy. I'm glad. Okay? Yeah, and Brittany's a Holly fan. Brittany's a Holly fan, and Brittany, I can understand if you biased. I got it. If you biased, I'm with it. Okay? But then she said, though, it's not fair. She's a Holly fan. And you know what? And Amanda Nunes, God dog, you know what? That's why Brazil don't like Amanda Nunes anymore. That's why. That's why she got a lot of her Brazilian counterparts that just don't like her. Okay? That's why. That's why they don't like her. Amanda Nunes is a Brazilian sellout. I'm telling y'all that's what they saying about Amanda. It's not me making this crap up. They're saying but Amanda is a Brazilian sellout. That's what Brazilians say. Like, honestly, man. Honestly. Okay? That's what Brazil say. Okay. Mary, you remember I talked to you and I talked to Tay Tay. I already talked to y'all. So we finna get it in. But I'm telling y'all guys, this is what it is, okay? It's what it is. Holly Holm, I've been saying this. I've been getting criticized and criticized and criticized. You just don't like Holly Holm. You just don't like, I do like Holly Holm. I just don't like all the opportunity that she keep on getting. I like Holly Holm. I'm a fan of Holly Holm. I am. But it's like Brittany, you're right. They don't follow anything. They make up the ranking system and then they don't follow it. And then they conveniently use the ranking system to what they want to do. They conveniently use that ranking system to what they want to do. And shout out to Ed Harris. Ed Harris III. Ed Harris III, he knew. He knew without a shadow of a doubt that I was going to want to talk about this. Ed Harris kept saying, Coach, this is something that you're going to want to talk about. He kept saying it. I said, Ed, I'm talking about boxing right now. Ed Harris said, Coach, don't worry about that. I got a link for you. Ed Harris III was right. And shout out to Ed Harris, man. He knew. He knew what was going on, okay? Ed knew exactly what the deal was, okay? And he knew what was up. Okay, we'll get y'all thoughts on this, okay? All right, Keith, go ahead, man. Leon Dubbison is in the building, y'all. Leon Dubbison is in the building. What's going on?
All right. Yeah, can you hear me?
Keith, yeah, I got you. Let's go.
All right. So what we starting off with?
Nah, man, it's the big topic. Come on, man. Holly Holm. Katelyn Viera just went in and roasted Holly Holm. I mean, I'm talking about she decimated Holly Holm.
Yeah, but yeah, at the same time, she right though. Like, if she keep getting all these title shots and losing, it's only fair for people to get in line and rotate, give other people a chance. So, I mean, she got a good point though.
Okay, I'm just trying to say, and Mary, I don't know, I love you, but I gotta disagree. I don't think she need to dial it back. Ketlen need to tell the truth, okay? And that's what she did. Cause we sick and tired of, man. We sick and tired of every time we turn around, God dog it, they shoving Holly Holm down our throats. They're shoving Holly Holm down our throats. Like, good God, man. The girl keep getting beat. She keep getting beat. And dang it, they still, like, God dog, here's Holly Holm again. Here's Holly Holm. Okay, Mary, Brittany, Tay Tay, let's go. Let's get it. Come on, let's get in.
Yeah, I
Remember I
gotta
told
hear
you?
everybody else opinion too.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
pre-planned it, man. I already pre-planned it. Okay,
So
let's
I
get
think it
it.
was a fair statement from her. What you think overall, Coach?
Yeah, I think it is. But man, look, man. Like, how you gonna get in here and you fighting all these darn fights? And Katelyn Viera done had some short notice fights. Okay, Katelyn Viera done had some short notice fights, man. She done had a lot of short notice fights. She done took them fights. She ain't complained. She did it to help save a couple of shows. And now this the treatment she get? Wait a minute. No, man. Come
Yeah,
on, man. Come on. Okay, so she got to play second fiddle to Holly Holm. She
yeah.
got to play
As
second
much as I
fiddle.
love Holly, but I gotta agree with Caitlyn on that one.
Man, I'm sorry. You know, I'm a Holly Holm fan, but I call like I see it. We can forget that. Okay, Mary Thomas is in the building. Mary Thomas, let's go.
Hey guys, what's going on? How you guys doing? Nice to meet you all.
All right, good, Mary. It's always
You
good
already
when
know
you
you already
on.
know us, Mary. You know us.
Yeah, but like honestly, I feel like if Holly was supposed to fight Amanda, they should have done it way earlier than they are now. I mean, I like Dana White couldn't be any more off with the timing. You know, Holly was at her prime when she was around fighting Ronda and everything, even before Misha Tate. And it's just like, okay, now when we have this whole momentum about how Amanda is supposed to fight Cyborg, all of a sudden Holly Holm gets in the way of that. And Holly Holm already fought one of them. You know, I'm getting a little bit tired of seeing Holly Holm just intervene what's supposed to be going on. I mean, we had this out planned. Like, that's the only thing that's irritating me. It's like, why the fuck is Holly Holm getting all these title shots when she hasn't exactly earned it? And I mean, if Katelyn Viera needs a title shot, then I don't blame her for speaking out about it because she's saying what a lot of us are thinking anyway. It's not anything that I blame her for, but it's just like I don't know what it is about Holly Holm. You know, you would think that her defeat of Ronda Rousey can only take her so far in the UFC game, but it's Dana is just really milking this cow.
Moo, moo. That's what he doing. He trying to get every dollar he can out of Holly Holm, and it's like, okay, God Almighty, Holly Holm calls out Amanda. I'm like, man, if I'm Ketlen Viera, you know what? I'm pissed. I either want Amanda in there or I want Holly in there, and I just want to beat it out of her. I want to beat it out of Holly. You better not never call out my opportunity again. She need to do something because see, you know what they gonna do? I'm telling y'all, they gonna give Ketlen Viera the winner of Marion. Okay, Marion versus Cat. I promise y'all, that's what they gonna do. Okay, I'm trying to tell y'all. You heard it first. Katelyn Viera is not getting no title shot. The winner of Cat and Marion is gonna get that fight. Watch what I tell you. Oh, I'm sorry. The winner of Cat and Marion, that's who Katelyn gonna have to fight. Katelyn Viera, she 10-0. Okay, she is 10-0. This girl, she won a couple of split decisions, but it don't matter. I mean, she won. You know, I mean, she beat up for Schultz. She slapped Ashley Evans Smith around the octagon. Then she gave Sarah McMahon a triangle choke. You think Sarah McMahon would get tired of triangle chokes? Marion Renault submitted her too with a triangle. Think she get tired of those, but she don't. And then she beat up Kat Zingano. She beat the piss out of Kat. So that's a 4-fight winning streak while she in the UFC. Okay, she winning. Okay, she's winning. She's winning. And most of her decisions, she's got a couple of knockouts. She's not like this great knockout artist. Okay, but she can submit you or she can finish you. She's very exciting. Katelyn Viera, definitely, the girl can bang. Okay? That girl can bang. Somebody came in with some rap music. That girl can bang. Okay? And now she got to, sit behind Holly Holm and nah, man, come on. Come on. She said, I ain't doing that no more. Okay, the War Machine Brittany Neiman has entered the building. The War Machine Brittany Neiman. Okay? Brittany's been very
Hey,
excited today. What's going on, Brittany? How you doing?
I'm gonna try and hang with y'all as long as I can. I still got my youngest awake, and she makes the most noise. So I'm gonna try my best to hang with y'all.
Don't worry about it. You tell your youngest to stay in school, and tell her don't be a popcorn pop tart fart. All right. I'm
Yeah.
just playing.
And
I'm just
happy
playing.
birthday to your youngest.
Yeah. Happy birthday to her.
Yeah, it was Sunday. Thank you. She turned 2.
Yeah,
Yeah.
oh, I'm late.
Well. Hold
It's
on. Look
okay.
in the comment thread. Tay Tay Brown just said. Okay. She just said that Marion is saying something. Okay. Marion is saying something. So now you got Marion talking. You got Ketlen talking. God, dog. You know what? I think they need to just go on in and be like, no, 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 no. We can't let this happen. But okay. So Brittany, you in now? What's your thoughts on this whole thing? Cause you a Holly Holm fan.
Okay. So first I'm gonna start off with what I'm sure people will take as me defending Holly, but I'm gonna clarify early that's not what I'm doing. Obviously I like Holly, so these seeing her fight more does not make me mad. As a fan, I'll say that. Also, I'm not gonna blame her for taking these fights because if you're offered a fight and you're somebody like her that is willing to fight anybody, you're not gonna say, "Hey, you should hand it to this person because they're more qualified than me or they deserve it more than me." You're gonna be like, "No, give me the opportunity." So I'm not gonna sit here and blame Holly, but it is absolutely, as a fighter myself, it's absolutely unfair. They're not following a system. They're handing her fights to me based off of her success with Ronda. They see her as, uh, you know, uh, money. That's all they see her, as a cash cow, and that's what they're doing. And it's not fair to the other fighters at all. They need to start following a system. And honestly, we talk about them adding atom weight, but it makes me like reconsider, do I really want to fight for these people? It's a great opportunity, but I'm not going to be one of those fighters that kisses Dana's butt or anybody's butt, nor am I going to step out of character to have to, get them to notice me to give me fights. There should just be a system, period.
And they need to follow the system and make it work. That's okay. I'm working hard to get Marion on here next week. Okay, I'm working real hard because man, I know she gonna have something to say about this, and that's just how it is. And my girl Michael Myers sis is in the comment thread. I've been trying to get Michael Myers sis because I know Michael Myers sis probably want a piece of this, but she said she going to bed. You got Michael Myers, God Almighty, girl. Yeah, soon. Okay, I got to get you in on this, and you got to get a piece of this. Okay, but okay, so let's turn it back around. So, in your opinion, why do you think Ketlen not getting this title shot? Like, what? Why do y'all think? And I'm gonna give my honest opinion, but I'm gonna let y'all. Why do y'all think that they're not giving Ketlen this opportunity? She's more than deserving. She's undefeated. She's on a 4-fight win streak in the UFC. You can't talk about her resume is jacked up because I mean, Kat Zingano is good. Sarah McMahon. Kelly for sure, she a little weak. Ashley Evans Smith is a decent opponent. So her opponent
Oh,
selection are not that bad. They're okay, and she's beating them. And Sarah McMahon and Kat Zingano are her biggest wins. So I mean, what's the deal?
you know what? Even though she beat Sarah McMahon and Kat Zingano, she beat Kat Zingano when Kat Zingano was already on a landslide. If she had beaten Kat in her prime, like what Ronda did, it would have pushed more momentum. It's a matter about like it's not just about beating a big name, it's about when you beat a big name. Because somebody like, okay, another example, Anthony Pettis was huge, right? When he was younger, he was really huge. He was fast, he was swift, he was strong. He did that cage jumping kick to some dude's head. And then it was like people felt like he was so huge that anybody that would stop him would automatically be the goat. But now, if somebody were to beat Anthony Pett, like Anthony fell from number 1 to number 12 now. Like he's way down. He's out of the top 5. So people that beat him, like Dustin Poirier and all that stuff, like it's like, yeah, okay, you beat somebody that's legendary, but you already beat him when he's after his prime. So her beating Kat Zingano, I don't want to say it doesn't count, but it's almost as if like you came when the storm is already clearing up, you know? And as for Sarah McMahon, I mean, to be honest, okay, Sarah McMahon is huge, but I wouldn't say she's quite as huge yet. I mean, she's huge. I'll give you like she's a tough fighter, Like she's still very good, but in my opinion, maybe she's still not enough in the fans' eyes and in the matchmakers' eyes. They wanna they want to take the biggest names that people know about, like even the casual fans know about. I'm not sure that too many casual fans know about Katelyn Viera, but I'm almost sure that they know about Holly, Ronda, and to a certain extent Chris Cyborg, to a certain extent. So it's like, yeah, Dana wants to pass Holly around like a blunt and everything because Holly is who they know. They know her as the girl who's the first to be Ronda and all this crap. And he's really milking it. And it's just like, all right, that's true, but see who else can fit that equivalent. Beating Kat Zingano after her prime won't do the trick. Beating someone like Sarah McMahon won't do too much of the trick either, because she hasn't been that dangerous of an opponent as of lately. And it's just like, maybe Ketlen needs to really make a statement with her next fight, whoever this may be. Hopefully, it's somebody that's really big, somebody really dangerous. But maybe Ketlen still needs that one more. She needs that one more message sent out there in her next fight.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. You made like a million good points. Um, yeah, Sarah McMahon. She's gotten a little older. She's gotten older. She's still a good fighter, but she gotten older. But my thing is, okay, so Holly Holm fought the worst version of Betsko Hale. We talking about a Betsko Hale who been getting concussed, okay? And, she barely beat that Betsko Hale. She was struggling until she landed a head kick. And so I'm just thinking, okay, so that automatically catapults you. And then, see, people was arguing with me talking about, well, Chris Cyborg shouldn't be fighting a champion from another division, and Jermaine Durandame, she fought Jermaine at 145. Well, see, the conversation got to switch back over. So Holly Holm beat Megan Anderson in another division, but now she gets a title shot against the champion in the bantamweight division. Like, how does that work? And then too,
It makes no sense, to be honest,
if
and that's the irritating part.
if this is the UFC, see, Ketlen isn't a household name. That's a complete truth. That's true. Ketlen ain't a household name, but the same way that the UFC, I guess they do some of the thing. I know that they can't depend on the UFC to do everything, but for the same opportunities they afford Holly Holm, I mean, couldn't they start pushing Katelyn Viera? Couldn't they start making, hey, this Brazil versus Brazil? Because, somebody need to get the Brazilian fans back in the bantamweight division, because it's not Amanda Nunes, because they think she's a Brazilian sellout. Like, literally. I mean, you look in the crowd and ain't nobody in there. Ain't nobody in the darn audience cheering for Amanda Nunes. They got a bunch of empty seats, man. I mean, it's crazy. So, I bet the Brazilian people love Katelyn Vieira. I bet you they know who she is in Brazil. So, I mean, why not? I mean, if you're going to do it for Rocky, who Rocky Pennington, that's not a draw either. But she still got to fight. Like, I don't know. I don't get the logical reasoning behind what they're doing. It's maybe you just have to be in the business, to see what's going on. I don't know.
Hmm. Maybe it could be just as simple as the fact that they don't think Ketlen will put up as interesting of a fight as Hollywood. I don't see the logic behind it, but that could be a huge possibility. Because thinking about it, somebody watching a Ketlen fight and they'll be like, wow, okay, she can really fight. She can bang. She's pretty tough. But then they look at Holly and they're just like watching the stupid head kick and they're like, oh, it's gonna happen, it's gonna come. Oh wait, no, it didn't happen yet. Oh wait, I see it there. It's like, I mean, I think it's just about trademarks. If somebody has like something that really brings them, they have that significant, they have that fighting signature. For her leg kicks, for Amanda, it's her power. For Cyborg, it's her power, and for Ronda, it was her arm bars. And I feel like maybe somebody who's really well rounded, they're a really good fighter. They can be feared, they can get duckings and all that stuff. They can get pushed, but I notice people who really specialize in something, they're the ones that get the most attention. I know somebody who's really good at doing one thing. Now, I don't want to say a one trick pony, but like somebody who has something that sticks them out from all the others. They don't necessarily have to be well rounded, but it's just like because Ketlen doesn't seem to have a signature yet, quote unquote, then nobody's really looking for her to do anything against anybody. They're just like, okay, you win, that's your business. Nobody really gives a shit. I don't know.
Super chat, super chat, super chat, super chat. Okay, so Keith and Brittany, what kind of other thoughts you guys have about this? Curious.
I I purely think they have in their head their fighters who is going to make them money, and they don't care about anybody else in the division. They want to set up all the money fights. What, in their opinions, what is money fights, and they don't care about nothing else. There's nothing about being fair. They're not trying to follow any type of system. I think it's bogus. I mean, like I said, I love Holly Holm and I love seeing her fight. But it's purely not fair. I just don't think she should be blamed for it. That's the only thing. Blame the source who's putting her in all these fights. Don't blame her, but it's wrong. Period. It's wrong.
Yep, we gotta blame the source, and we know who the source is. Crystal clean is the man behind that shine. Is it clean or is it the sun? That's who we gotta blame. That's who we gotta blame, and you guys know who we're blaming. Okay, in this situation, folks, this is crazy. It's crazy. But I told y'all, but I've been telling y'all this for weeks, though. I know I have. I've been saying, yo, I said, I told you, Ketlen, Marion, they gonna have to, jump over a snowman or beat the abominable snowman or, they gonna have to, slap the possum piss out of somebody's mouth for these people to, to get a fight, gosh. Oh man, now they turn the women's MMA into a clown show. That's what this finna be now. That's what it's finna be.
Oh no.
I mean, it's about to be that, y'all. We're gonna this is boxing all over again. It's boxing. Like I'm starting to have flashbacks. That's why I don't do many boxing videos. Now what am I gonna have to do? Am I gonna have to start commentating on golf now? I mean, cause you can't duck anybody in golf. God dog, folks.
Yeah, might have to go back to being a football fan again.
I ain't watching no NFL. You can kill that, man. I ain't watching no NFL.
Nah,
They
and
can
I ain't
have,
even no football fan.
they can have NFL and they can piss on the NFL for all I care.
It's a boring sport to me, man. Honestly, football is.
Screw it. I used to like football, but no more. I ain't watching NFL no more ever again in life.
Man, coach, you the first male person I know that could agree that we don't like football really.
No, I like it. I'm just not watching the NFL.
Oh. Oh, okay.
And I didn't. I didn't watch it this year. I won't be watching it next year. I won't be watching it the year after that. The NFL, they can kiss my behind. And that's just the way that is. Okay? But, the thing of it is, guys, let's get back off. Eric calls these segues. We just got on a segue. The thing of it is, though, we're in the midst of, okay? We're in the midst of us, seeing that they're going to do what they're doing to boxing, Like now we got a promoter, which is, WME. We got them. They're the promoter. And they're doing everything based on what they think is a good money thing. See, I think of it like this. If you keep doing what you've been doing, putting on the best fights, people going to support the business. People going to buy it. They're going to buy pay-per-view. But if you're putting on these fights just because you think they look good, let's say if Holly go in here and get sparked. Let's say she go in here and get sparked, okay? It's not the best fight in the best. Holly is not the best in the division, okay? She has been not been the best in that division for a long time. Her claim to fame is knocking out Ronda Rousey. That's it. And it's amazing. It's amazing. Marion, they got to dig for these wins. But, people was giving Marion a hard time when she fought Toledo Bernardo. But, Holly Holm went over, fought Betchko Hill. And it wouldn't have mattered if they went the distance. Even though I thought Betchko Hill was winning that fight, Betchko Hill would have never got a decision against Holly Holm. She wasn't going to get a decision. She wasn't going to do it. Then Marion gave Betch a concussion, which I'm like, Okay, so how come they didn't stop the fight? Well, I mean, it is what it is, man. She had a draw. It is what it is. But I can tell you though, Ketlen and Mari, they can forget it. I'm telling y'all. I'm telling y'all what's gonna happen. Them two gonna knock each other off. They are. And then the winner, you know what the winner gonna have to do? They're gonna keep putting the winner somebody else in front of their face. They're gonna recycle Kat Zingano ass again. They're gonna keep recycling, all these fighters that's beneath them. They're gonna keep recycling Sarah McMahon. How many times can you recycle Sarah McMahon? How many times? I'm sick of seeing that name in the top 10. I'm sick of it. And I'm sick of seeing Holly Holm. Just like, how long did it take for us to get Ronda? I prayed Ronda out of there. I said, God, please. We got to get Ronda out of here. God, please do it in the year 2018. God heard my prayer. He heard that prayer. Because I looked over there one day, Ronda was gone. I said, hallelujah. Oh, man. But he couldn't do that for Holly Holm, though. I don't know. Maybe she the preacher's daughter. Who knows?
I
But
think God's answering her prayers, Coach.
yeah, okay, well, God, this. But see, it's really bad because see, okay, what's gonna happen? They're gonna make their money, okay? They're gonna make their money, and then you're leaving good fighters out there in the cold. And I'm gonna tell you, if another organization really become more popular, like a Bellator or somebody else get into it, I guarantee you a lot of UFC fighters they're gonna go. They're gonna leave and go to where they can make money and also be appreciated. Because after a while, you get tired. And some people just not content with just getting their show money and going home. Some people they're not content. Some people they actually do want to be the best. They want to know if they're the best. And you got all these people that's working their butt off. And I can start naming people. Even, you got people like Bojangles. I'm not a Bojangles fan, but she worked her butt off to get to where she was, okay? You got, people
Mm-hmm.
like Cyborg, they have to work, like twice as hard. Amanda Nunes worked really hard to become the champion. She did. And she beat Valentina twice. Valentina actually had to work in a bantamweight division. She had to take two short notice fights against two tough opponents.
She wasn't getting pushed at all.
Valentina for a while, and then you know, and Roger, come Roger, he started doing stuff and he helping her. But it's like, they not getting pushed. I mean, Rose Namajunas had to work her butt off. Claudia Gadelia, they had to work their butt off. And it's not fair that you got Holly who, she can just do minimum, just do just enough. And then, she get the green light. You got all these other great fighters sitting around. You got Jessica Andrade who had to work her butt off, to get to where she is. All these fighters are working hard, and it's like Holly. Oh, okay, yeah, Holly. Here, let me give you a Betch. Go here. You go knock out Betch, and let's give you a Megan Anderson who just completely green. And anybody picking Megan to win the fight, they would. These people don't know nothing about fighting. I'm just like, man. Everybody named Mama. My own mama don't even watch the UFC. My mama don't even watch this crap. She told me that Megan Anderson was gonna get her butt handed to her. My mama said this. I said, yep. I said, Mama, you right. She finna go in here and get destroyed, Mama. That's what I told her. But, there it is.
I have a question for
What's
you,
your mom?
Coach.
Yes, ma'am.
Hello?
Yes,
Was there ever a time with the UFC that you felt that they actually were following a system?
yeah, probably back in
To a certain
2015. Probably back in 2015.
yeah.
I thought they were.
Yeah, when
Um,
they first opened, I think they had it out. But then when more fighters came and you see more of them with more kind of like evolved skill sets, then they start cherry picking who they really want to fight the most, and who really needs to get a title shot because they want the more exciting fights. And I think maybe because Ketlen and Marian aren't that exciting to them, not just looks wise, not just age wise or whatever, not even because they fit a certain profile. I think it's just because they don't really see the excitement watching those women fight. They only see the excitement watching Holly fight and other women that like have something that sticks out.
I don't think Holly's very exciting. Yeah, she wasn't exciting when she fought Betch. She wasn't exciting when she fought Misha Tate. So nah. I got to be real. I don't know. I think it's that blonde hair, boy. They love that blonde hair, and they gotta appease that demographic. They got to. That's that 19 to 35-year-old white male. If I don't say that, I can't be real, and I must tell the truth. I must be real. Okay, I must be. I can't lie. I can't say how I don't feel. That's
Yeah,
just how that is. I can't say it. I have to say it.
yeah, because you know what? It's a mixture. I think it's a mixture. Like, it's either you don't have the look and you have something that pushes you up there, or you can't do shit, and but you just pretty enough so people want to watch you dance around the cage, like Paige Van Cant. And then you have, yeah, just, I don't know. It's either one, the other, or like just both. And usually it's a mixture of the two.
Yeah, well, they got Mackenzie Dern. She bobbling around with that water buffalo behind, and I'm just like, well, they're gonna promote that. You can forget it. She gonna be able to miss weight anytime she want to, as long as she see. You know what? And my man Intrust Gaming, shout out to him. He's in the comment thread, and he's saying they need to get them $4 billion back. They probably do. I believe that. I believe every word he just said. Thing of it is, they can get the $4 billion back if they just put on entertaining fights and just do and actually work their system the way that they designed their system to work. It'll be the best fighting the best, and then you won't have any, it won't be any discrepancies. Okay, the best will be fighting the best. Okay, it'll always be that. I mean, people that were Valentina, she moved up in the flyweight division. What the flyweight division really? It's an inept division. They just put the people, they just ranked them. It wasn't no rhyme or reason how they ranked those people. Okay, wasn't no rhyme or reason. The division not even established, so it was actually okay to do that because Valentina gonna go in there, she gonna shake it up, and she gonna make these girls fight. That's what that was the reason. I get that. Okay, the strawweight division is established. Okay, they're moving people up, they're doing what they're supposed to be doing in the strawweight division. It's this bantamweight division. God, dog, it's like the red-headed stepchild of the UFC. It's like you got the champion Amanda Nunes. They can't find nobody to fight her. Like, are you serious? You the darn champion. You are that unpopular that nobody wants to fight you, or they do want to fight you, but it's like, okay, nobody's really worthy to fight you. Juliana Pena could be consideration, but she's still on maternity leave. You know, I mean, that's the next person. She gonna trash talk. She'll sell the division. She's on maternity leave. Okay. And who else? Who else you got up in there? I can't even remember the top 10 off the top of my head. I remember most of them, but I can't remember them all. But it really is becoming a joke, man. If they just do it the way you're supposed to do it, then it wouldn't be a problem. You guys remember when the UFC first came out, like when back in like 2000, 2002. When you were first seeing those fights. Well, I don't know if any of you guys were watching. Okay, I think maybe George Page would have. He probably would have seen
I
it.
watched them a little bit later. I hadn't quite gotten into it yet.
Did you see anybody complaining, about like, well, the fights weren't entertaining? They were all entertaining. Every last fight was entertaining because the people, they were equally matched up. It wasn't all these politics. The best just fought the best, and people watched. Okay, people came out to these fights. They sold out. I mean, when they were doing pay-per-views, people bought the pay-per-views. They were selling out. It's like now, I don't know. They got this whole little, I want to appease a demographic instead of just putting on the best fights. I think they've been doing the women a disservice, man. I think the women, God almighty, man, they need somebody else. I think they need a female woman fighter in charge of booking fights for them. That's what I think they need.
Well, that would definitely get us some fights.
Mm.
Get us some good fights.
Yeah.
Like, at least that time it would be based on merit rather than like some. Unless she isn't straight, and that's a whole other story.
And then we just get Brittany to pray with him and fix that. I'm just playing. I'm just playing. It's a joke. It's a joke. And people get upset. You know. Can anybody on this panel explain to me how is Kat Zingano still ranked ahead of Mari Reyno, and why is Jermaine Durandame still in the top 5? What is going on?
Oh, I'll tell you why. Because of bullshit. That's why.
God, Jesus. Okay. Okay. Well now you got
What
to
she
elaborate.
said, but PG-13 for myself.
Okay. Okay. Yep. PG-13. Yeah, we're gonna keep PG-13. The kiddies, they probably watching, eating some popcorn or some popcorn pop tart farts. That's what they're doing.
And like your favorite word is coach. How they USC gonna explain with the question you asked us?
Oh man. Yeah. How they gonna explain this? Uh, I tell you what though. What I'll do is I will give everybody a free bottle of the Coke Shelton Harrison holy water, and I'm gonna take that holy water, and I'm gonna go down to the UFC office. I'm gonna open up the door, and I'm gonna say, "Here, put this on your toothbrush, Dana. You can brush the yellow right off your teeth, and if you want to talk, I will slap the yellow off your teeth. Okay? That's what I'll do to you, Dana. I'll slap the yellow.
Sprinkle some on his sprinkle some on his bowling ball scalp.
Yeah, man, and start singing to him. You know, you know what? Hey, let's go on for a little segue. You see how he be treating Area Hawani? Like, man, I couldn't do it. I'd be like, man, who you talking to? I said, man, I don't need this microphone. Come on, let's go out. Let's go out back. Let's go out back so I can put my foot in your PG-13 channel. Y'all see how Dana do Area Hawani? Like, man, and then Area be taking it. He be taking it like, what? What are you? Are you a beta male? Like, dude, man, nah. I be like, Dana, man, you better watch it. Who you talking to? Who you talking to? I will wipe the floor with your bald head.
Yeah, because Ariel is just a journal. That's all he is. He's not even something like a Joe Rogan, you know? He's just there to collect tea and pour it while it's hot. I mean,
Man,
but he can't really take the damn tea. He's just a server. I mean,
and they be fighters be talking to him and calling him names, and I'd be like, man, I don't care if you're an MMA fighter. I don't care who you are. Boy, you finna respect me. And if you ain't gonna respect me, then give me my microphone back. That's what you do.
not
Nah,
nah, Ariel done. Like Ariel can go sit down somewhere.
yeah, he better keep doing them Skype interviews. The person when they see him, when they be seeing him in public one on one, man, they be dogging him. And I'm like, man, and this dude, he just be sitting there taking that crap, man. But I like him because he gonna ask the tough questions, and they don't like that. But he be asking questions. I'd be like, yep, you know what? I really wanted to know that. And I know that he would ask if he could interview Katelyn Viera, and probably ain't gonna be able to do it because she don't even speak English. So, she ain't gonna know. But I think he would ask us some questions like, hey, what do you want to say to the UFC if you can talk to him right now? Oh, he get that going. I would ask her, like, why you been sitting around taking this so long? Like, why?
She'll be she'll speak. She'll say in Portuguese, "Fuck you, give me my
Oh,
title shot."
God, dog, girl, you are wide open today. What is wrong? Hey, give Mary some of this holy water. Mary Thomas is wide open today. Good grief, girl.
All I can do is laugh,
Yeah,
man.
man, I'm trying. I'm trying. But yeah, it's not right though. And you got all these people, and I've been telling a lot of Brazilian people, like I go in the forums on Facebook, and I'm like, look, y'all can be happy about Katelyn Viera. They happy. I'm like, she ain't getting no title shot no time soon. You just a hater, man. No, really, honestly, I'm one of her biggest supporters, but I'm just like, nope, she's not getting that title shot. Y'all can hang it up. Stop being happy, okay? Because it's not gonna happen. You're so negative, man. You're negative. They'd be mad too. I'm like, well, it's the truth. It's the truth. I don't know. Well, thank you, Ed Harris III. Thank you, Ed Harris III. Now, I was going to go to sleep after the boxing podcast, but now, thanks to Ed Harris III, he gave me the link, and now we're talking about this. Thank you, Ed.
Oh, our pit says Holly should fight Ketlen instead of Ketlen or Holly getting a title shot to see who fights Amanda. Actually, that's a good idea. Amanda did just fight, so it's not like Holly should get an immediate title shot. Either Holly need to fight Cyborg or go back and go work her way back up to a title shot, because this is actually getting really ridiculous now. How is a win from a featherweight division supposed to get you a title shot in a bantamweight division? That's just utter garbage. Like, just
Yeah. Well, you know what? And I see somebody come. Tay says smoke them out. Yeah, I think we need to smoke them out. Okay, we you know what? This deserved to be smoked out. Okay, we need to go on and smoke Holly up out. We need to smoke out the UFC. Okay, we need to smoke them out. Like for real. Like come on, y'all giving that man. Y'all better. Hey, y'all done gave Rocky that title shot, and Rocky you done been in a car accident, and she still nah man. Smoke him out. Smoke him out. Get that fight to Ketlen. That'll be a better entertaining fight. You know, but Ketlen got to promote herself. She like Ketlen like she like one of these fighters, man. It's like all she know how to do is fight. Like she don't have like no kind of. I mean, I hate to say it, she a good fighter, but she don't got no personality. So when you ask her to, this is hard for Ketlen. Like dang, Ketlen, go online and talk some junk, or hey, just go online and promote this. And I mean, she can't do it. She can't do it. Like she need a real strong team behind her to start doing some of these things for her. Like like Valentina, they got Roger. Like Roger, everything that Valentina gets, Roger is behind the scenes putting that stuff together. Okay, Roger is putting that together. And I think it's a fighter's team responsibility to help get them out there like that. The UFC have not been doing it. They've been doing that for Valentina. Roger has been getting all those opportunities. He been on the phone, like politicking for Roger. And just like, Brittany, you got Gary. Gary's been doing stuff for you now because, you got a manager now. And he's doing stuff. Little by little, he's getting things done for you. That's what a team's manager they're supposed to do. I mean, a lot of people like Ketlen that don't speak the language, it's like they ain't got no team, no manager that's out there doing stuff for them. Not really. I mean, what y'all think about that? If anybody want to answer.
So what exactly is the question?
Oh God, no. Ketlen being pushed. Her team doing stuff. Her pushing herself, the promotion, all of the above.
Oh, hell yeah, she need to push herself. It's the same thing with Amanda. I mean, if Amanda don't push herself, she just ride off of everything. I mean, Valentina don't really got to push. She just worked her butt off to get where she is. Amanda worked to get where she is. But I mean, she did half of the work, yes. And yeah, they should be promoting her a little bit more and Ketlen, but it's like, I mean, you gotta meet halfway. Your work got you there. Your work got you halfway there, and then your promotions, like whatever ideas you have, you go ahead and put it out there. You go ahead and go meet people. Go do things. Go be at places. I mean, just you just do what you gotta do. Stop waiting for someone to carry you. You carry your own shit, and you just make sure that you stay relevant. You have Megan, who's been out for way over a year, rolling her damn Twitter fingers, moving her mouth but not her head in the cage and all that shit. And she has been so relevant. She never fought in so long. Meanwhile, people who are fighting and who do deserve to be where they are don't get as much respect. And it's because they either don't talk so much shit, or they don't have that mic swag or whatever. And it's just like, I mean, it's all about you. You do what you need to do to put yourself out there.
Mm. Well, I don't know what she can do. I don't know. I don't know what her people like her and Marion can do. I mean, it's only so many autograph signings you can go to. It's only so many autograph signings you gonna go to like Marion do. It's only so many. So I don't know. I don't know what else they can do. I mean, Ketlen might need to do a little bit more. I don't know. I just don't know. I mean, it is what it is. Um, well,
Yeah.
Ketlen ain't getting that fight. I don't care what she tried to do. Either in them, she ain't getting that fight. She can forget it. Okay. And if you Brazilian and you're listening to the stream, listen. Don't make me out to be the bad guy. I'm just a messenger. Okay. I know. Well, why don't I just? And one guy said, "Well, Coach, why don't you put positivity in the atmosphere?" And I told him, "Does this look like a positive situation? What positivity do you want me to put in the atmosphere? What do you want me to say? She's gonna get a title shot? Well, I don't believe that. No, she's not getting a title shot. They're gonna give the title shot to Holly, the preacher's daughter, Holm. That's who's getting the title shot, buddy. I didn't say that. If you got an
Coach,
issue, talk to Dana White. Go
is
ahead.
it bad that I kind of want to smoke both of them out for that? Because it's like she's I'm sorry, like it's such a pet peeve when you're really looking forward to a fight and then somebody else just comes out of nowhere and just intervenes the whole thing. Like you see that this person is gonna fight somebody, make a whole bunch of money, way more money than you are, okay? And you're over here with your no name having ass trying to just interview every just because you want a title shot that you didn't fucking earn yet. Like, really, what are you doing? Like, why? Like, why are you here then? Because, I'm sorry, for me, like, Holly Holm, in a way, she just cock blocked a lot of people's dreams of seeing this fight. Cyborg is really supposed to be Amanda's next fight. Cyborg was actually supposed to fight the winner of Holly and me, and Cyborg actually said that her own self. And now, instead of fighting Cyborg again, and instead of Amanda fighting Cyborg, Holly is fighting Amanda when that should have been done fucking years ago. Like this is all just backwards to me. And this is really it's just messed up. That's what it is. And it's really annoying because it's like, okay, Holly, go sit down somewhere, go actually learn to mix up your shit before you come back claiming
Oh God.
that you want your belt back, because that's the reason why you lost it in the first place. Okay, you had no ground game, and you think just because you fought somebody that wasn't even that well developed of a fighter yet, you were able to ground game her because she didn't know what the hell she was doing. All of a sudden, you're worthy for a title shot at a lower division that has jack squat to do with the featherweight division. That is utter bullshit. You need to go back. You need to go work your ass back up to that title shot before you can go around talking about you want your belt back. Because you had a chance with Cyborg. You had a chance with Misha Tate. Okay. The only time where you took advantage of the opportunity was with Ronda, and that's because Ronda is one dimensional, just like you. So she needs to really just, I don't know, like she really needs to just prove herself. Like, I'm losing my words, but it's just like it's so mad. Like, I don't understand. Like now Holly's just popping up everywhere, and when people want to get along, like when people want to get on with other fights and everything, just Holly is just there in the damn way. It's just like it's just ugh. Oh, I'm
Yeah.
just peeved.
Yeah, you got Holly in the way, and then you got, you know, you just got so many people in the way. Then you got Jackson Wink, they're, pushing everything. And, with them, everything's a bit of convenience, but they the biggest hypocrites on God, green earth. And then you got, the engine behind Holly Holm that they support everything she do. They're going to support her. So people like Katelyn Viera, people like Arena Aldana, they just they just wheels. They cogs on a wheel. And the wheel, if a couple of cogs come off the wheel's still gonna turn. So if they just say, "Well, I'm not fighting anymore. I'm done," they'll just move somebody up into the rankings. They'll put somebody else in the slot, and they'll just do it again. And they'll sell, they'll use them as stepping stones, to their up and coming fighters, or they'll put them in there with Holly Holm so Holly Holm can beat them. So it's kind of like it's a no-win situation. It's like you're at the mercy of them, and nobody, like the UFC as a whole in the women's division, they're not gonna boycott. They're not gonna protest. They're not gonna do it. Okay, and it's really a pipe dream for us to even think that they would do it, because some of these people, the money for some of these fighters to us don't seem like a lot, but for some of these fighters, that's more money than they've ever seen in their lifetime. So they don't want to mess up their gig. They don't want to mess it up. I mean, and I'm not putting Marian's business out there, but she's already told me this, so I can say it. But she says, hey, all the money that she gets from fighting, that's going towards her son's college education. That's what she said. So I can't really see her coming out and doing a whole bunch of stuff, because I think she just want to retire on a good note. Be able to do some things, with the UFC, maybe some speaking engagements or whatever. So a lot of these fighters, they got a lot to lose. They got a lot to lose. And when Leslie Smith lost her job in the UFC, it wasn't because she was losing, but when she lost her job, I mean, that's a big hit. Because now, nobody's going to want Leslie Smith there, because, she's trying to start a union. I mean, Bellator, they don't want no parts of that. Invicta. She can't go back to Invicta. That's part of the UFC. You know, I mean, Ryzen might take her. You know, because in Ryzen, they're in no threat of having no fighters union because they can do what they want to do. So I mean, Leslie Smith got screwed for trying to speak up and actually fight the system. Yeah, I mean, she's done. You know, so I mean, these
Yeah.
fighters they sitting there. They not McGregor. McGregor can do what he want to do because he's making them millions of dollars. So he can do whatever. Ronda Rousey could come back today and get a title shot if she wanted to. And Holly Holm I think is on that level where she can almost do what she want to do, and they're not at the mercy. But the
Which is
rest of the
bullshit because she's been losing.
yeah, but the rest of these fighters they're at the mercy. They're complete mercy, and they don't want to lose. They don't want to lose their jobs. I mean, think about it. You're a fighter and you've been working hard, and you know that all these fighters that fight, all the ones we see on YouTube that's getting beat up, them fighters, they ain't gonna make it to the UFC. It's only a handful of fighters that make it to the UFC. I mean, it's less than 10%, okay, of people that get in that octagon and fight. Only a handful of those fighters will ever make it to the UFC, and that's their goal. So you think they did all this work to make it to the UFC to lose it right then and there, like because over I guess over politics. They ain't gonna do it. They just gonna sit there. They gonna take it. That's what they gonna do. And, but Ketlen, it's got when you fighting for something, and you really believe in something, then you have to make a sacrifice, and it might not be the sacrifice that you want to happen. It's like this channel. I mean, guys, I could be completely unbiased. I completely, be bootlicking, and I can start buck dancing. I can do all of that crap and get a whole bunch of subs. But, why would I do that? Because it's not me. So I'm sacrificing subs. I'd rather just get solid people who are going to hang around and just don't care if I speak my truth. But if I start, oh, yeah, yeah, hey, that's great, when I don't really think it's great. Hey, that was a great head kick. Well, in my mind, no, it sucked. See, I want to be able to say that. I'm not going to sell myself out. I'll never do that. But these fighters, they have. And that's it. That's the reality of it, y'all. That's the hardcore reality of why ain't nobody speaking up, ain't nobody saying that, ain't no protest. They ain't gonna do that because they don't want to lose their job. And that's it, guys. That's how it is.
You know what? I hope Dana White just slips on a wet floor and cracks his head open or something.
Well, no, I don't want
And
them to
then a
die.
new president can take over.
I don't wish death on them or nothing. I just, but they really need to revamp the women. They got to do something because, compared to the men, I think the men they got a better situation. You got men, they be negotiating with Dana. They be telling Dana to shut up. It's like they do whatever they want to this dude, and he'll take it. Dana will take it, but when it come to these women, man, they say something, they get out of line. Dana get rid of them people. I'm talking about he get them out of there.
Yeah, wow, that's really weird, right? I remember when on the Tough House, Sajara was saying something to Dana about, y'all put me at 12, right? And she didn't even mean it in a super hostile way. She was just like, y'all underestimating me just now. And then Dana White just got angry. He's like, hey, stop yelling at me. I didn't make this one. I was like, whoa, what's wrong with you? She wasn't blaming you for it. She was just saying that she's gonna come out victorious in this thing. Just calm your blood pressure. Too much salt not good for you, bro.
Yeah, well, Crystal Clean is the man. Yeah, that's his name. Okay, guys, we don't spend a lot of time on Holly Holm. Good lord. Okay, and we spend. I'm not gonna play the Antonina Shevchenko intro. I ain't gonna play it, but I got one though. And tomorrow the Katelyn Viera intro video is coming out. Okay, it's coming out, and I don't know. See, normally I try to get the fighters' favorite songs that I think they like, or I look it up. But I can't find Kettens. I don't think she. I don't even know if she got a favorite song. She might I don't know. She might go to the club and try to go down and can't get back up or something. I don't know what she do. Okay, I'll find a song. Okay, I'll find a song. I'll find some reggae or something. I'll do something. Okay. So what do you guys think? Antonina Shevchenko, she's got a new opponent, and that opponent is Jamie Lee Navarra. What do you guys think about that?
Hmm. Well, I don't know about Jamie, and I haven't seen too much of her fights, but I imagine Antonina is just gonna do what she's always been doing when she fights MMA. She's gonna judge distance. Well, she's gonna be very aggressive, and she's gonna use her grappling twin advantage. She's gonna use everything that she has, pretty much like how Pavel trains them, that to go all out, use everything that they have. Don't go over unnecessary unless you have to. So yeah, I think Antonina's just gonna be herself in that fight and most likely win.
Pavel has a plan. That's all I'm gonna say about that. Pavel has a
I've
plan.
heard. Sorry, Coach.
Nope, you go ahead, Brittany.
Far as Antonina, the most I've heard about her is from you. So I'll be honest, I don't know much about both of them, but from what you've said about her, I definitely want to see it.
Oh God, Brittany, you have created the cardinal sin. You don't know Antonina Shevchenko. For this, Brittany, I'm gonna take a deep breath and what's your name? Wait a minute, it starts with a
Well,
B. Dang it. That's right. That's right. Your
oh,
daughter
see
done.
now my daughter's yelling at you.
Yeah. Hey, you tell your daughter that she's awesome, and tell her that she's great. I forgot your name though. But don't you worry about that. It starts with a B though. Dang, what's your name? Dang.
You wrong
Uh.
for that.
Gosh. Gosh, you don't know Antonina Shevchenko. This is terrible. It's terrible. Um, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I think I'm gonna cry. I think I'm literally about to cry. The War Machine. Oh, Brittany, I'm hurt. Oh, dang it! I remembered your name. There you go. I'm just
You
playing.
love me too much to forget my name, so I already know it was a joke.
Yes, I do. I love you. Stay in school.
To be honest,
Okay.
coach,
Yes, ma'am.
to be honest, I don't think people are at too much of a fault if they don't know Antonina, because Valentina has been out in the game longer than Antonina. Like, she's just coming in there. So is most people would be surprised to even know that Valentina's got a sister if they don't follow Valentina on any social media and anything. Because I never used like I didn't know Valentina had a sister until about last year. So it's just like, I mean, hell, I
God, dog.
watched her and I was like, yeah, okay, she fights pretty well. Like, she's really good. She's dangerous and everything. So it's like, yeah, okay, I became a fan. I just never knew of her because all I've been seeing is Valentina because she was there first. She was always fighting first. Like, she was the first of the two to really mix up her stuff. And that's not to say they both don't know MMA. It's just that Valentina's just been more famous for it.
This is
So
depressing.
Antonina's just got to catch up.
This is depressing. This is depressing. I'm trying to sit here and really rational, and I think y'all just playing a joke. I think y'all just playing. I think y'all just playing. Mary, what do you mean nobody knows Antonina is a Muay Thai champion? She's like, she's got over 40 wins in Muay Thai. Okay, like,
No, I mean MMA fans. I
well,
mean MMA fans and fans that only watch UFC and stuff.
man, look, let me tell you something. Every time I do a video on Antonina Shevchenko, like those, I get like a lot of video views, and on this channel, if I can get 1,000 video views on a video, boy, I'm doing great. Antonina, I usually get like 3 to 4,000, like for real. That's a lot for me. Like, and then over time, like in a year, like those Antonina videos, they do like 10,000 views after a year. Like, she's popular. Antonina is like one of the greatest Muay Thai legends to ever walk the earth. She that good. But she's been fighting MMA for a long time. She got like what, I think 8 fights or 8 victories in MMA. But Sure Dog don't put all those up there because some of those victories, like Sure Dog, they're unaware of them. It's like Amanda Nunes and Chris Cyborg. You know that they got like over 30 fights apiece, and they got like what, 20 or 25 amateur fights, and that they were fighting in like dirt backyards and just crazy promotional companies over in Brazil. Like, you'd be surprised where some of these fighters done had their fights at. Okay, you'd be surprised. Let me see, Tay Tay. Oh, okay. So you said Bars called out. Yeah. Okay. So let me tell you what happened with the Jarena JoJo Bars thing. Okay. So Urena Bars called out Antonina. Okay. She called her out, and the only thing is, Antonina said, "I'll go up to 140. Okay, I'll fight you at 140, but I'm not coming up to 145." So, they told Urena that you're gonna have to come down to 140 and meet in the middle. You know, and Urena didn't want to do that. Urena wanted the fight to be at 145 because Urena told me, she said, well, Antonina, I saw her in the sauna, and she had to get off a bunch of weight. That's what Urena told me when I interviewed her. And then Antonina said, well, I'm not coming up to 145. I'll meet her at 140 because we saw Urena, she actually got down to 143 pounds. And in Antonina's mind, if Urena can get down to 143, then she can get down to 140. And Urena was like, nope, because I'll be weight drained if I go to 140. That's what it is. Oh, dear God, y'all. Full-time MMA. I haven't saw
Coach.
Antonina fight. I'm upset. Oh, God, this is great. This is blasphemy, y'all. It's blasphemy. I'm sorry, Brittany. Yes, ma'am.
To be fair, I'm not a huge Valentina fan. You already know this, but she's growing on me because of you. So that's probably why I don't know much about her sister.
Your daughter's crying because you just said that. God, oh God, oh God, I can't believe
You
this.
know what, Coach? You know what? Me and Valentina have a love-hate relationship right now. And
Uh-oh.
I'll tell you why. Because Valentina has been one of my favorite fighters for a long time, and it would take a lot to turn me away from her. But this whole Nico thing, I feel like she crossed a little bit of a line. Like, I'm not saying she went like Joanna Jacek far, but she's being too extra with it now. I mean, calling in Conor McGregor, somebody who has nothing to do with your problems. Conor didn't talk about he had no injury. So I don't know where she came from with that. I mean, there's no similarity between the two. She actually never she doesn't really I mean, she if you count her saying that Valentina doesn't deserve a title shot as talking shit, then yes, okay. But Nico ain't nothing like Conor McGregor. And for her to say that, that's just reaching. She's just reaching out now. And it's just like I feel like she just crossed it a little bit. That's pushing it. Yes, it's frustrating waiting for her. Like everybody's frustrated that she's taking so gosh darn long to heal herself to go fight her. But it's like you didn't have to do all that. That's unnecessary.
Well, okay. I'm gonna tell you where she was going with that. She was trying to establish that look, you don't got Conor McGregor privileges. Okay, you a champion, but you're no Conor McGregor. Okay, you can't go here and demand that you're gonna be doing this. Okay, you're not gonna demand what day we fight. You're not Conor McGregor. Your name is Nico. Okay? Your name is Nico Montano. Okay, you're the girl that's running away from this fight. Okay? Conor McGregor is not running away from any fights. Yeah, he hadn't fought in the octagon in a couple of years, but when he was actually active and before he fought Mayweather, yeah, he fought whoever he needed to fight. So I'm not a McGregor fan, but I got to be balanced on that one. So she's just telling Nico, you don't have those kind of privileges, girl. So, either you shut your mouth, you know your level, and you fight me for that strap, or, I think Valentina mad enough to roll up on Nico. You know? Yeah. I mean, that's what it is. If I was Valentina, I would. I'd just roll up on her. I'd go down there where she at. What's wrong? How come you don't want to fight me? Well, Valentina would. I mean, that'll send waves through the media. But I get what you're saying, Mary. She, you think she crossing the line. I'm actually glad Valentina being more vocal. She turned into a little savage. Man,
Yeah.
that's good. Call her out. Make her scared. She already scared. Just make her scared than what she already is. Just make her scared. You know, Nico, give up the belt. That's all I want. Matter of fact, Nico not even in the description in the video today. How did we start talking about Nico?
Oh, because we were talking about the Muay Thai sisters, so then I zeroed in on Valentina like doing the most and stuff. But actually, I got a question. Like, how do you guys think the fight is gonna like? Do you guys think the fight will go all the way when they fight, or can it just be a dominating unanimous decision?
Ooh, shoot. I don't know, Keith, Brittany, y'all wanna? I gotta think about that.
Yeah, honestly, I've never seen Nico fight though.
Say the question one more time. I'm sorry. I'm multitasking between you guys and my daughter.
The question is, when Valentina and Nico fight, if they even fight, what do you think will be the verdict? Do you think the fight will even go out? Do you think she'll get finished? If you think she'll get finished, how and what round? Or if it's a decision, like, do you think it'll be a unanimous decision, or do you think Nico won't last?
Either way, I think Valentina is gonna win. Um, like Coach always says, there's levels to it, and Nico's tough. She showed that in the tough house, but Valentina is a whole nother monster. I personally see Valentina kind of filling her out in the first round, and finishing it in the second by strikes. Personally.
Well, hell, Valentina didn't feel Priscilla out. She just went for it. I mean,
And I guess not in a way that's like, let me just toy with her, but kind of see what do I want to finish her with, and then doing it in the second round. That's kind of what I see.
right. I mean, I hope Nico puts on a good fight, you know? Just because I'm mad she took so long doesn't mean I want to see her get utterly finished. That's a lie. But, like, I mean, I still hope she's her best. You know, I hope this whole waiting of way over a year is worth it.
I believe she's tough enough that she is going to actually put up a fight. I just think it's not going to be enough. I don't think she's going to trample her
It won't.
as bad as she did Priscilla. Because I do feel like Nico has a little more fight in her than Priscilla does, but it's still not going to be nice, in my opinion.
Yeah. But how shocked do you think the fans would be if Nico ended up out on top?
I think her simps will be like, "Oh, we told you so," and they're gonna come all out of the wood gates and just run their mouth. I personally would be shocked.
Wow,
Yeah, I would be like, wow.
man, the Nico Simps. God, dog. Dang, Brittany said Simps.
I watch your show too much. Your language
Oh,
is becoming my language now.
oh no, no. Yeah, well, she got some simps, all right. You got guys that, Nico could spit on them, and they take the spit, put the spit in a jar, and try to sell it on eBay. I mean, that's what kind of simp she got. That's who you're dealing with.
I mean, I'm not
The
gonna
Nico
lie. During the
Sims
Tough Show, I was a fan of hers. Um,
Yeah, I would. I am
but
too.
and I'm still slightly. She's got me hanging by like a toenail. Um, but I still, I still never really saw her holding it that long. Like she's good, but you know what I mean. Like you explained it perfect. There's just levels to this, and I don't think she's quite there. I think if she, once she becomes more seasoned, what she has right now, she'll become something. If she doesn't become a ducker.
Honestly, that's anybody from the tough house. When they first come in, they're high and they're ready to offer what they have to the table, you know. And then as time passes on and they sort of have to fight their way through the raw contenders of the UFC, and they season themselves pretty well. They come out well done, fresh out the pot and everything. Then they come out hot and ready, and they're just like, "All right, I got you. I'm waiting for your ass at the door." So I think if you give them some time, like maybe 2 years or so, you'll see them pop up because that's what happened with Rose Namajunas. You know, Rose came out of the tough house. She got beat by Carlin. Well, they were, I mean, yeah, but as time passed, Rose became better and better till she's champion now. So it's like, I think tough girls need the time. That's why they're called tough girls. They're just tough, just tough luck, tough love.
Dang, Mary, always breaking it down to a science, man. I love it. I love it, man. Okay, Intrust Gaming. She asking. Well, he asked me what happens to Sarge now, but man, it's pretty good. I think everybody ought to answer the question. What does happen to Sarge? I
You
mean,
know,
what you guys think?
Tina,
Yeah. I'm not
what's
trying
all
to interrupt, but I gotta head on out for the night.
Keith Brown, MMA and boxing. Okay, Keith
All
Brown
right.
did not know Antonina, and he is leaving.
Um,
He's leaving.
yeah.
Hopefully he'll know who
Oh,
Antonina is
gotta
one day.
train early in the morning.
Yeah.
It ain't no joke. So I gotta get that rest in.
Well, Keith, hey, do me a favor and tell everybody where they can find you, man.
All right, you can find me right here on YouTube at Keith Brown MMA and Boxing. Also uploading videos, and I got some stuff coming out.
He does, and you better believe him. All right, Keith. Thank you, sir, for joining me. Appreciate it, man. You're an awesome guy.
right.
All right, thank you, and all right, you ladies have a good night.
Bye, Keith.
You too, Keith. I'm wearing your shirt right now as we speak.
Oh man, thank you. I'm glad you like it.
That's Keith Brown, MMA and boxing, y'all. Boxing talk at its best, better than the rest. Keith Brown. Hey, man.
Thank you.
Oh man, that sound okay. I got him. Okay, guys. So we'll move this along. We'll move this along, and we'll get toward the end. Okay, we won't talk about Martin and Cat because we already talked about that earlier. Okay, now here's an interesting turn of events. Okay, and I don't really care if you guys don't know these two fighters. It's cool because remember, you only have to be a fan of the sport. You don't have to know everything or know every fighter. Okay, so Nadia Kassim, this is like now if y'all want to talk about like raw up and coming talent like that's just knocking people head off. Nadia Kassim.
Oh
Okay,
yeah, I know Nadia. She needs some damn discipline, but she's a good fighter. She can be good.
yeah, Nadia crazy, but boy, she was supposed to be fighting Zhao Nanyan, but she had to pull out because she got injured, and we still don't know like what the injury was. I don't know why she pulled out, but now she's fighting Vivian Pereira, and I think Brittany, do you know who Vivian is? Pereira?
I recognize the name. I'm more of faces, to be honest with you. So if you had a picture, I would be able to say if I knew her or not.
If you can look at the
She's like a
screen,
short.
yeah, if you can look at the screen, it's a photograph of her up on the
Is she
screen.
in the black with like the bun on her head?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. She got like a tennis ball on her head.
Yeah, I've seen her fight before.
Yeah, well, she fighting this girl, uh, Zhao Nanyan.
I don't recognize her.
Okay, yeah, a lot of people don't. A lot of people don't recognize her. She's a Chinese fighter, and she was fighting over there in Roadhouse and fighting in those type of organizations. Um,
Oh
you
my
maybe
God.
I wish I could throw up a video real quick, but I gotta convert the video file. I can show you guys. You know what? I'll just do it. I'll just do it. I'll put it up
What's
real
it called?
quick. Who is that? I don't know. It could be anybody. What I'll do, I'll put it up real quick, and then okay, what I want y'all to do, if you can, Mary, if you can maybe talk about Vivian Pereira's last fight against Tatiana Suarez, like what she did wrong, and I'll mute myself and I'll put the video up of her opponent.
I mean, what didn't she do wrong? She came out there, she tried to keep distance and everything, but it's just like Tatiana, I feel like Tatiana was just maybe a little too big for her, and Vivian was just a little bit too green because she really does look like she needed to evolve a bit before she figure out to know what she's doing and stuff. And another thing, like her IQ didn't seem to be up there as well. Like she has the talent, like her striking seems to be very good. It seems as if like she could have put up a much better fight against Suarez than she did if she had just had
하는데요.
better
하지만 옌 시아오나는
defense.
기세가 엄청
Because if it's inevitable if Tatiana takes you down, but it's just how she worked around it. Like it didn't seem as if she was using the right tactics to get up. It was basically a stalemate. She was letting Tatiana just lay on her. I mean, she tried pretty hard, but it's just like she didn't use some of those techniques that a more seasoned fighter would use, like maybe say Holly or Joanna even, because Joanna's just the queen of stuffing takedowns. And you would see right away like the difference between what Joanna would do to get up, she'd put her hand here, she'd post. You don't see Vivian doing that because Vivian doesn't have that kind of experience yet. So I think it's a matter of both. Vivian was the much smaller opponent that really played to her disadvantage, and Vivian didn't have that much experience, aka IQ, to really get around her obstacles. And it was only one obstacle. It was just stop Tatiana's big ass from taking you down, and it was a little bit too much for her, I guess I could say. And honestly, I'm disgusted with the matchmakers for even doing that because I'm pretty sure I have an idea they knew how that was going to play out. They know anybody that's already smaller than Suarez would already have such a hard enough time, let alone someone as green as Vivian. But I mean, yeah, the whole fight, that's really what it was. It was just Tatiana laying on her like a blanket, because Vivian didn't really understand how to get up and stuff. I was just, but I hope in this next fight, Vivian puts on a better fight, and it should be because Jian Xiao, the Chinese fighter, I've seen her fight. Oh my god, like her striking gives me life. Her strike, she's really fast and she actually has some good precision. And seeing someone like that fight the striker in Vivian Pereira, I think that's going to be a really hype fight. Like I am going to enjoy that fight like a ice cream sundae on an actual Sunday. Like I am just going to eat up every second of it. 'Cause I just love striking fights. I don't know if you can tell yet, but a lot of my favorite fighters are strikers. So for this specific fight, I cannot stand it. I can't wait. Pereira is going to put on a much better show. I can feel it. And I can already tell that her opponent is no slouch on the feet. And I kind of doubt that it'll go to the ground, but if it does, then I say 50-50 because I don't really think they have too good of a ground game. Maybe because Vivian is just a little bit small, but she does have a bit of a wider frame. So that kind of makes up for it. I mean, let's see what it do when it do what it does with who. I look forward to that fight whenever it is. I don't really know the date.
Okay, I got about a few more seconds, and then I'm going to actually put the video up of her opponent. So and Brittany, then you can get an idea of what you think. Uh, 'Cause I think most everybody have seen
Okay.
Vivian Pereira fight. I think I don't have to do it. You know what? I could have just put it on the lower screen, and y'all could have. Well, okay. God, dog. I guess I ought to think sometimes before I just do
I'm
something.
watching it on another phone too. So
Oh, dang, Brittany is innovative. She's awesome, guys. The War Machine, Brittany Neiman, guys, is in the house, and well, she's in the house. I mean,
I'm trying to hang with y'all.
and
Even
she's
though I'm a
having.
fighter, I feel like I am like just ignorant when it comes to MMA with you guys.
Nah, that's okay. Hey, believe me, it's you just gotta be a fan. You don't have to know nothing. I don't really care. As long as you.
Yeah,
Nah,
don't feel stupid, Brittany. I mean, I don't know much about male boxing, but I was still in there just listening. I mean, I didn't really give a shit if I knew or not. I just like listening to the drama.
yeah, a lot of drama in boxing. That's why it's a little stressful to talk about boxing these days. I want to get back into it and get my fan base, I guess confident that I'm gonna talk about it, but they've kind of left me to. They're a little bit upset. They're a little bit upset. Okay, guys, let me make sure I cut the sound off on this. Uh-oh. Hold on, let me try to find it. Because if I play the sound, then I might get a copyright strike. Y'all know how that work. Let me see.
Oh boy.
Yeah, I ain't trying to get no copyright strike. Okay, so here is some video, and I'm gonna keep looping it a few times, then I'll stop it. Okay. All right. So if can you guys see her on the screen?
Well, I see something, but it's not like a video or anything.
Yeah, it should be
I do
playing.
now.
It should be
Let
playing
me
now.
see.
Okay, the one in the pink, that's Zhao Yan. That's Zhao Nan Yan. She rough, tell you that.
Yes.
Oh, she like to get in there and go. This girl rough. Okay, so Brittany, you're a fighter. What do you think?
She seems like a brawler. Like she's coming in there to fight. It ain't no play. I'm not trying to hug you. We're gonna fight. I like it. From what I'm seeing, I like it. I like girls that go in there and want to fight.
Yeah, yeah, she a banger.
And it looks like she has multiple tools in her box. From what I'm looking at, she's not afraid to go on the ground.
Okay. All right, so I guess it'll be an interesting fight because this is a different version of Vivian Pereira. It's not the one the Vivian that we knew from Invicta. The one that was like really aggressive and she would actually go in there and fight. Real hard. It's not that same Vivian Pereira. This is a different one. Like this Vivian Pereira is like 5 feet tall. And she's trying to, be an outfighter, and it don't work for her. I don't think it works. I don't think it works very well. Her and another girl like Danielle Taylor, it's like they 5 foot tall, and they're trying to be outfighters. I mean, I don't know. I mean, what do you think about that, Mary? I'm just kind of curious.
Actually, I think this fight can either go like after really looking at it and refreshing my memory of what you just showed us with the Chinese fighter there. This fight can either go one of two ways. Either Vivian can pick her apart from a distance and use a good jab, despite her size disadvantage, like Vivian can still do that. She can do the Tisha Torres. And actually that's a good fight too. She should fight Tisha. Anyway, like yeah, she can do that and find a way to really keep her at a distance and just pick her apart. Or Miss Chinese can just brawl her to death and she won't ever get any space. It's either one of the two. Because I don't think they're quite distinct enough to really put on a definite prediction of who's better at what they're doing. I don't think she's too good at being a brawler, and I don't think Vivian Pereira is too good at being technical just yet. Because in fights like that, the technical fighter usually wins, because they know how to keep somebody at bay so they can pick their shit apart. But in this one, I mean, I think they're just gonna put more heart into it rather than IQ. So I feel like but I think the brawler can really get in there. I think she can really get in Vivian's face and chest, Especially it seems like she has the strength advantage too. She can really throw Vivian around. So I have it 50-50, but I think maybe the edge might go towards the opponent of Vivian.
See, I don't know. See, I think Vivian Pereira is more technical than this girl. I think Vivian is much more technical, and
She is.
especially with her striking. Um, I can put up a video, and I don't know. I think Vivian does a good job, and she's very good defensively. Like even when she's in the pocket, she don't take a lot of damage. My problem with Vivian is when she starts trying to be like an outfighter and defensive. That's when she has a problem. See this, I'm gonna show y'all an old, maybe a couple of years ago before she came to the UFC, how Vivian Pereira used to be. Like, I mean, honestly, how she used to get in there and just really get in there and grind it out, use her technique and, do some inside fighting like she's built to. But she was very defensive while being an inside fighter. I used to love it because it fit her. Her and Danielle Taylor, they used to both fight this way, but it's like now, it's like I don't know, like they've changed, they've just made a complete, revolution. Like, God, dog, you guys need to hold on. I'm putting a video up right now that y'all can see like how she used to be. Hey, she real technical. She little though, and I think that she's a true atom weight in my opinion. Um, you know, and maybe she need to eat some whey protein. That's cow doo doo. Maybe she need to eat some of that. Who knows? Um, I mean, I don't know. Grow? Well, no, she's not gonna grow anymore, so that's not gonna happen. Um, I mean, I don't know, but as I put this video up though, you know, she's got some skills, but I just think she fights the wrong style for the UFC because the UFC is levels, and when you go to the UFC, the girls there, like you're fighting people that you can beat up on and pursue. Well, you go to the UFC, you're gonna have people that can run you down and chase you. And these girls are bigger, faster, and stronger in the UFC. Where, you're an Invicta, you're in a Roadhouse. Nah, man, it's not the same level of competition. And people think that, oh, well, this person beat up everybody at KSW, or this person can beat up everybody at Roadhouse. Yep, yeah, they can. They can beat all those people up at KSW and Roadhouse, but get to the UFC, everybody, trying to keep their natural jobs and they trying to keep their positions in the company. So them girls, they motivated. They motivated because everybody want to get a payday. Everybody want to be Ronda Rousey. Everybody. Everybody want to be next Ronda Rousey.
Literally.
They literally want to be Ronda. They want to make those paydays. They want to get in there and talk junk. I mean, that's it. That's what they want. And I can't knock their hustle. I can't knock what they want to do. But at the end of the day, you gotta win and you gotta be entertaining. You gotta do all of that stuff to do it. But I'm putting up the photograph, guys. Y'all will see it. Crap. Maybe y'all not gonna see it no time soon. Oh yeah, y'all will. Yeah, it is. I got so many files on here. You gotta kind of find it. And how you gonna explain this. Uh, Shoot. Okay. It's gonna pop up here any second. Just give it a minute. Okay. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Let me cut the sound down. Oh, I did. All right. So, okay. Can y'all see Vivian Pereira on the screen? That's the one in the white, the little short one. Well, they both short, but she just real short.
Yeah, I can see it.
Okay. Ah, crap. That's it? Wait a minute. Let's try this again.
Wow, she teed off.
See, this is how she used to fight. Like, I'm like, man. But she no longer fights this way. See,
Wow, she teed off.
she's being defensive. Okay. Leg kick. And then bam.
And
Just
that's really good.
see, that's how she used to fight. But now she don't do that, man. She don't wanna take no punishment, man. But she wouldn't if she fought like this. And then when people go to the UFC, they start getting these new trainers, people that don't know them, and teach them all kind of stuff. And I'm like, man, God, dog. But yeah, she's a good fighter. See, I don't know. I think Vivian gonna win, but if she do that out fighting crap, she ain't gonna win. She gotta fight like this. This how she gonna win. But I'll stop picking on her though. Okay, all right, well guys, we'll get in our closing statements. What you guys want to kind of end off on, and man, we'll go ahead and end this on off, okay? Here it is. There it is. The outro music is coming, guys. There it is. Oh. Oh. Oh, yeah. So, Mary Thomas, your final statements.
Well, I can't wait until August so I can see Montano get slapped up around the ring like a rag doll. And I still want to know who Rose's next opponent is. I want to know who Amanda ends up fighting. I want to know who Cyborg is going to end up fighting. I don't know. Like, there's just so much slots. There's so many slots that need to be filled right now. It's not even funny. So many places where these chips could fall, and people are just kicking them up. You know, everything is still very much up in the air. We have yet to see these balls drop. So yeah, I mean, I'm just sitting down, pouring the tea, sipping, observing everything, waiting anxiously, and I'm just anticipating, all while being irritated at Holly Holm's cock blocking. But we're not going to get back into that.
Okay. George Page has said you're throwing shade. Okay. Wow, Mary. I couldn't see you throwing shade. I think he's delusional. Okay, Brittany, your final thoughts. The War Machine, Brittany Neiman.
So I'm with her. I want to see who Rose is going to fight. I'm curious to see how this Amanda and Holly Holm thing's going to play out, and if Amanda wins, what excuse she's going to have tonight to not fight Cyborg at that point. I'm hoping Holly wins that fight if it does happen, which we know it is, because that's Dana's pocket getting filled. So he's gonna jump the gun with her. Again, it's garbage what's going on, but I do not blame Holly one bit. As a fighter, I would take all the opportunities I could get. But they're doing them wrong. They're doing everything wrong. They need to come up with a system and they need to stick to it. I don't care how pretty the fighter is or what butt they're kissing or how much smack they talk. Your fist and your knees and your feet need to get you your fights, not your face, your butt, your boobs, or your mouth. That's how I feel about that. Far as Marion and Kat, I'm pretty sure Marian's gonna win, and I want to see what they do with that. What excuse are they gonna have at that point?
Wow, wow, man. Mary and Brittany put the flame torch to the fire. You know, I just gotta say, man, Katelyn Viera, she gotta speak up more. I think Marion, they gotta speak up. You know, I think they gotta speak up, and you know, sometimes it is a sacrifice. But you know what? You know, this is life. They don't give us a manual on how to live it, but you know, if you don't stand up, you know, eventually, you know, people just gonna think that they can do whatever they want to. You know, and Holly Holm don't deserve no title shot. I mean, you know, she don't deserve no title shot. Holly need to sit down somewhere, okay? She need to sit down somewhere, let these other fighters who earned a shot get these fights instead of calling out Amanda Nunes. And Amanda Nunes, God, dog, she's a disgrace to the Brazilian people right now. They don't like Amanda. They don't like Amanda. I mean, y'all think about it. They don't like Amanda Nunes. They hate her, okay? Because, you know, they think that she's a Brazilian sellout. That's what they think of Amanda Nunes, you know? Like, you know, she's lost all touch of reality with the Brazilian people. Why you think they ain't showing up for a fight? You know, Antonina Shevchenko, she's going to go ahead and destroy this opponent, okay? I'm sorry, you know, I know who Navarre is. I watched her fight, Jamie Lee Navarre. I watched her, but she's on no level, okay? This girl is going to go in there. She's going to get decimated, okay? She's going to get destroyed. It's going to be a bloody mess in that fight. Alexa Grasso, you know what? Alexa Grasso, she need to call up, have you ever seen The Wizard of Oz? Have you ever seen The Wizard of Oz? Well, guess what? She need to ask for some courage, man. And go in there and just go in there and spark Angela Hill. Angela Hill got courage, okay? Vivian Pereira, if she try that out fight and stuff, I'm just going to say, I ain't watching the fight, okay? If Vivian don't engage, I'm gone, okay? Yeah, that's it. And I done already talked about Mario. Okay, guys. Well, Mary Thomas, tell everybody how they can find you.
YouTube, that's literally the only thing I'm using right now. I have an Instagram. I mean, I won't really, there's not really any point in telling if I'm not really using it that much. But when I do start using it, yeah, I'll say it. But right now, it's just my channel name. I have some videos up there. Some are fight related, some actually are just like a bunch of funny shit. And it's like, yeah,
I agree, bro. So
that's
you,
it's on YouTube right now.
so you just not a picture taker, you know? Okay, yeah, everybody's not a picture taker, you know. I take a lot of pictures, but
Actually, that's ironic. I actually have a bunch of selfies in my phone. And if you look at my Facebook, there's a bunch on there too. It's just like, I just haven't been really media active. I'm just more of a social, more of a talkative person, if that makes sense.
wow, wow. Well, you know, Mary, I think, but you dropped your first video, right?
Somewhat. Like, actually, I have a whole bunch of videos out. Like, they've been out for a while. I just got to start it again.
We talking about
That's
MMA
why.
videos, Mary. Come on, I know you dropped your first
Oh.
video. I know you did. At Mary, come on now. Oh man.
Actually, yeah, it's on the last of editing. I'm just still deciding the effects and everything if I should put it or not. But yeah, the video's pretty much like done. I mean, yeah.
Mary Thomas MMA. Boy, that's got a good sound to it too. God, dog. Nah, I'm just playing. I mean, it do sound good though, but you know, God, dog. Okay, Brittany, the War Machine, Brittany Neiman. Tell everybody how they can find you.
So I'm on Facebook under my name Brittany Neiman, and then on Instagram War Machine 0719. And if you don't mind, Coach, can I tell them about my shirt coming out?
You can, and hold on, I got a surprise for you too. Hold on, let me see. No, that's not it. Let me see. I thought I had. Okay, I thought I had some a photo drop with you on it, but okay, Brittany. Sorry, thought I had it.
That's okay.
I was gonna surprise you. All right, but go ahead.
No, so I found out from my awesome manager, Gary Brown, that I will be having a t-shirt customized and made specifically for me that will be put online for anybody to buy. So I will keep Coach updated on it so he can let everybody know and get you one too. I'm gonna get you one.
Okay, and guys, yeah, I'm buying my t-shirt. I'm getting my t-shirt first, and I'm gonna buy it because I finally got my t-shirt from you that my neighbor, you know, had hold up in our house for about 3 weeks. You know,
Yeah.
but she old, she real old, so and she think everybody's stealing stuff. So God bless her, God bless her. You know, love her to death, but you know, I told her give me my shirt. Okay.
Yeah, this shirt is different from the one that Keith made, which I love the one he made. So I'm really curious. It's main event clothing that's gonna be making my shirt. So I don't know what they're gonna be doing, but I will definitely keep you updated.
Okay. Well, there it is. Okay, I see George Page is in the comments section. George has actually got videos now. He's making videos. Go subscribe to George Page, okay? He talks about a whole lot of different things. Guitar Babe 21, she has a video. Okay, Benji, I hope he's gonna start making a video or two because I'm gonna tell you to go ahead and sub to his channel. Okay, guys, thank you guys, all of y'all for joining. You guys, y'all showed up today. Hey, got a nice crowd in here. You know, guys, we'll definitely be on to the next one. And I was gonna let people call in, but I'm like, God, dog. Okay, I don't know. A few people called in, but it was Keith Brown. He called in, and Tay Brown called in, so that was kind of funny. But yeah, I didn't even open the phone lines up. But next time, I promise, the phone lines will be open, and yeah, shoot, we can give somebody some work. But I'll be back on tomorrow, guys. I'll be back on tomorrow. Yeah, I did a morning session today too. I couldn't believe that, but I did it. Turned out okay.
I saw it.
Yeah.
I missed it. Yeah.
Dang it, Mary. Yeah, Mary missed it. That's okay. I'm going to do one again tomorrow, guys. It may be really early because I'm trying to get at some different times, you know, while I'm doing some stuff. to see how it turns out. But anyway. And guys, next week, I am working on getting the Belizean Bruiser here on the live panel stream, and I'm testing out the new software, guys, to do like an interview. So that's gonna be kind of interesting. Now, oh yeah, okay, I see Chris Ray, all of you guys, thank y'all for being in the comment section. Y'all are awesome. Brittany, you awesome, and Mary, you awesome too.
Thank you.
Yeah. Okay.
You guys are awesome as well.
Well, next, guys, we're gonna try to set up a debate. We're gonna do something, get some going back and forth. It's about time, and hopefully we try to scrounge E-Maze and Eric from where he's at, and he can moderate some stuff. But we'll get him. I'll get him. Don't worry. Well, guys, thank you, and y'all enjoy. Have a good night, and stay off Netflix.